and then intermission.
Dude.
Okay, and then going right back into it. So we're back live, handling business, trying to make it more in digestible pieces for you guys. So the next topic, and this one should be real short because I know Sony people are gonna be like, "Hey, I hear Alex Lex is going at it again," but check it out. Sony is putting resources, time, and money, R&D, into this Walkman, the
R&D.
re-release or rebirth of the Walkman. And here's my problem with this. Sony, you're stupid because you got the PS Vita that needs support. I was a day one adopter. I did an unboxing and everything for that Vita. You know what I mean? And yet,
Day one idiot. Hello.
what?
Sorry. Go ahead.
Unbelievable. Shut up.
Wait.
But
Go
my,
ahead. How much does that Walkman cost, by the way? The one everybody
you
dropped.
know
I see
what?
$1,200 is what I'm seeing right now.
What?
I thought
Yeah,
it
they
was
said
like
it costs more.
Unbelievable.
They said it costs more than a unlocked iPhone 6.
oh, guys, you're not looking at the bigger picture here.
No, hold on. There is no bigger picture. The
Wait.
bigger picture is you need to
It costs
support
more
the
than the
Vita.
PS4. I'm getting off.
What the heck? This is like the $599 thing. Like this is ridiculous.
Ridge Racer.
Right. So listen.
All right.
It's that the Walkman is for a niche market. There's a market for audiophiles right now, right? There are people
Yeah.
who love to have their headphones on, their mobile headphones. And the truth is that the headphones that come with your iPhones, your Bose speakers, your $300 Bose headphones, your $300 Beats by Dre headphones, they're shit compared to audiophile grade headphone like a Sennheiser that requires an amplifier. There are other brands out there that actually make better headphones that cost you $600, $800, $900. They require power, but they give you so much real good sound. If you're a musician, okay,
Don't see, and I got something to say about that, but go ahead, because
but
I'm with you.
if you're a musician, there is a certain way you need to listen to your music, right? Raw and uncut. After it's all compressed, you get your little MP3 files all compressed, but it's not lossless, right? You want to be able to listen to your lossless audio the way it's supposed to be heard, through your speakers. And your regular $300 Beats and your regular $300 Bose won't do that for you, unfortunately.
So are you
It's
telling me
for
that this
it's a,
Walkman is supposed to be doing this?
Yeah, no, that this Walkman fills that gap because there's actually other companies. If you look at CES, there's about 3 other companies that are building audiophile grade
Yep.
portable MP3 players. There's a market for it, and I doubt that Sony put billions of dollars into making this Walkman.
But
It's
the
a
thing
neat.
is, though, they have something that they should be supporting, but then they're fucking around with this Walkman.
It's a new market that's coming. Like it's a niche market right now. It's very small. And as those people that are getting that thing that they finally wanted, as more people get it and other people get to experience, they're gonna say, "Holy shit, I can't go back to listening to this way anymore because this is better than this." And now people are gonna start investing that $400 to $600 for that device that gives them lossless audio, and then they'll go buy the $500 and the $700 headphones that goes with it. There's a market for it, and there are people that are buying it.
You gotta
Right
keep
now, there are people buying it.
You got to
All
keep in mind, Sony's the same company that made a $2,500 record player. Instead of using a physical needle, use a laser to read the records, vinyl records.
Are you
For those-
serious?
Yeah, I'm
There's a
serious.
market for it. There's a market.
Wait a minute.
And
Wait
this
a
was
minute.
this was like maybe 10 years ago they did this.
Now you know what?
and it's
That's
so
pretty
crazy.
clever.
It's such. So think about it this way. Did you know that people are opening back up vinyl stores across the U.S.?
Yeah, Best
I
Buy
heard
carries,
about that.
Best Buy carries fucking records now.
Yeah.
So so think about that. There's a market for certain types of audios that people normally don't go and buy. People want it. People
Mhm.
want it.
I get
Well-
what you're saying. But I mean, okay. Sony's hitting another market. I get it. Fine. They're entitled to do such. But
It's
My-
easy
my-
for them to break into it too because they
But
make
it-
audio
it-
receivers.
here's my thing, though. With
And this-
that,
and-
like going in history, how is it that you see Sony? Like this can be similar to okay, hey, you
Similac.
know what? Noob, you hungry? But it's like, what happens where they put all this time, and let's say it doesn't catch, right? And then the Vita is still not being supported the way that it should.
The Vita is dead, Alex. I'm sorry.
Which would you rather do? Okay, think about this.
Hey, I bought a Vita.
Right, so
trying to back up Sony.
that was
and
your
I'm not getting
mistake. You should have
support.
bought a 3DS.
Yeah, that was your mistake.
You should have bought
Yeah.
the 3DS.
Nintendo is the king of handhelds. I'm sorry.
So which would you rather
You know
do?
what's gonna happen? You know,
Get into the market. It's not going to be a dud. It's already a surefire thing. Could you imagine back in the day you used to have like 10 pieces of equipment just to get lossless audio. You needed like a receiver, a DAC, another amp, another weird amp, another weird amp, 2 stereo things, and now they were able to put all that stuff in one little device.
But there's a problem with that, though, my brother. There's a problem, my brother.
All right,
speak
I'm
on,
listening.
brother.
You got the competition, the Pono player, Pono, however you say that
Yeah,
guy.
and it's selling cheaper. I know.
His is $400.
Yeah, I know. I agree.
He said
agree.
there's a
And they
porno
have
player.
their marketplace for their music is already up, and you can choose. You can choose, like, it plays all formats, and like the lossless music you're talking about,
I
like
agree.
the 24-bit music, you
I
can
agree.
buy from them, and they have the partnership and the backing.
Right.
And like with people, the thing is with people, and this is something I learned in real estate, it's basically like the law of basically suitability. If I can find some, if I can have that, like, let's say I want that Sony thing really bad, and it's $1,200, but I know the Pono player, it might not give me all, but it'll give me most of the features I want. I'm gonna buy it because it's cheaper. Like, that's a huge gap, dude. $1,200
Yeah.
for something I'm gonna keep in my pocket to listen to music. You're right, it's a niche market, but god dog, sir. And that's like, you don't even have any music on that thing yet.
Well, so I think
Why can't they put that stuff?
I
in
would
the
have
Vita?
I would have to I would have to
Vita?
look.
I'm
You wanna-
saying
you wanna
the
eat Greek
Vita
food?
can
You
play
wanna eat
music
Greek food?
too. It can play
Oh, he
movies. It
feels
can do all
so
kinds of
too.
stuff.
What's
you know?
wrong with you, man? Listen, the Vita's
Yo.
done. We're talking about the music player here.
Maybe it has a 4K screen. Maybe that music
No,
player
no,
has a 4K
I brought
screen.
that
I'll
up.
accept that.
Alex is just butthurt from that dildo he sat on earlier. That's why.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I brought that up because it's something where Sony. It's they're all over the place. We got this, we got that. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. We're not gonna make VIOs anymore. What are they doing? Like,
But
Bios.
listen. Do you think the capital investment for them making an audiophile grade MP3 player was a lot of money?
I don't think
Probably
so.
not.
They
They don't
will
do anything else. They
Right, but
do TVs and video games now. That's
and
it.
audio receivers and speakers. They've been doing it for so long. It was so easy to trust one device that does this one thing for the people that they're trying to make it for. And if to be honest, if I'm somebody that buys audiophile grade equipment, right, I'm going to look at the specs specifically of the Pono versus the Sony, right? There might be there's a huge gap, and there has to be a reason for
There
it.
has to be, yeah.
So, and you notice that the new Sony Walkman is a little bit bigger. So that means
Yeah.
it may have some better processing than the Pano. So there's something.
That's not. No, wait.
It might play video.
That
too.
might
The
not be
Pano
the
just
case.
plays music.
Hold
The Pano
on.
just plays music.
Yeah,
That-
it's got a
that-
full LCD screen on it. It
Right.
even has a digital tuner on it.
But here's
Or,
the thing.
tuner board. So that's,
Mhm.
There you
Hold
go.
on.
There you go. There you go.
Garvin, you said that if the Sony is a little bit bigger, it might be the Xbox One is bigger.
Hold on.
Wait, the Xbox One is bigger than the PS4, and that's not the case. You know
I'm
what I mean?
getting
Like,
Yeah, but that's just poor design, Alex. That's just poor design.
I'm just saying. But you know what? For the sake of time, I wanted to give Nelson a few minutes to talk on this before we go into intermission. But Nelson, what are your thoughts? The purpose of me bringing this up is I would like more support for the Vita. The same money that and R&D that they're putting into this, why can't they? They got a Vita Slim and all that, but damn, come on, Sony! Like, I backed you guys on this thing. I want more support.
He's hurt, yo.
But what are your thoughts, Nelson? Before we transition.
Okay, so quickly comment on your Vita thing. That's just your opinion, Alex. No one is gonna give two fucks about what you want for the Vita as of
guys gotta
Sony.
get a Vita.
So let's make that very clear. Vita is dead.
Hold on. I can hear you through my TV too. What the heck?
Well, probably
alright, go
because of the Xbox thing. My fault. But
Alright.
you got to understand, just as what Garvin said, they're expanding another market for them to make more money. Despite the fact that you could have put everything on the Vita. That's just your opinion. But with their new processing power and everything else of making everything more compact and smaller, and it is hitting for a viable for a particular market. Because I used to work with a couple of people in American Eagle, and they used to just be fascinated with music, buying like $1,000 headphones just so they could hear every little fucking thing on their headphones. And
I know what you mean.
and people are loving that. So honestly, I think it's gonna be a good idea. And if it sells well and the product does well, it's gonna expand more and more and more. But as of this whole little thing with you and the Vita and whatnot, you should have just took the Nintendo route for the mobile market. Because they're doing way better. They have more games and they know the format very well. The PSP, when it first came out with the PlayStation Portable, it did well when it was like, rendering like PlayStation 1 games and all this other stuff. I'm not going to go into the specifics about hacking, but that's when the PSP Portable was flourishing. During its
they were
hacking
putting
days.
Super Nintendo and Genesis and all the kinds of crap.
Exactly, but now here's the funny thing: you can do all of that on your Android phones now. They allow you to do third-party emulation on all your fucking cell phones. You could download Super Nintendo, Genesis 64, Sega Saturn, PlayStation, Dreamcast. You could do whatever you want on your phone now. So there's no need to do it on the PSP. Same thing with the Vita. And the reason why they held back on it is because they came out with the PlayStation 4 in a big jump, in a big way. So the PS Vita kind of got like pushed.
Yeah, and then they jumped to Walkman. Yeah.
Yeah, but the Walkman is a different market, Alex. It's not considered
I
nothing
get
but
it.
gaming.
I get it. But it's
Which would you rather compete with, right? You invest in the Vita. The Vita. This is why Vita is a dud. Okay. This is why the Vita is a dud, right? You already had
Sony
Nintendo.
is good at doing that.
Yeah, but you had Nintendo who have their hands in all the kids' pockets already. All the kids gonna want to play 3DS. Okay, one. So you're competing with that, and then every little kid, my 3-year-old nephews, they all have iPads. They play games on their iPads. If I gave them a 3DS or even a Vita right now, they'll look at it and go grab their iPad. That's the truth.
All right, so
Yeah.
and I mean, just for the sake of time, in hindsight, Alex Lexus fucked up and got a Vita.
But I
You
mean,
can also blame the
games. You can blame the games division at Sony for your woes, Alex.
Another
blame
But
anyone
so
else.
so all of the folks out there that think, especially Black Dragon, you see, I tried to big him up and I got burned again.
But
This
the thing is,
what I'm
Alex,
saying.
the thing is, Alex, you can still use your Vita for something very good. You just have to buy something else in order for you to make it useful again. You have to buy the PlayStation TV.
I'm not getting that.
Well, I guess you ain't gonna play your Vita no more. Bye bye Vita.
Can't you
Bye
do
bye
remote
Vita.
play on your Vita? So you can use it for that.
What, say again?
Can't you do remote play on your Vita?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You can. But the thing is,
I haven't got a place.
Or how about this? Load it with if you got the 4 gig one or whatever, or you get the extra card, load it with porn, and you'll be straight.
but I could do that on my phone. Like, what is the point?
And the story.
But what is the point?
Just so that you can give it to GameStop with the porn on it.
Oh, so then they can contact you and curse you out and then sue you.
Absolutely.
Well, the Sony player.
I'm just
back on
playing.
the topic, the Sony player does have this is what the Pano doesn't have. It runs Android 4.2. It has dual band Wi-Fi, so you can stream music on the go, and it has Sony's S Master HX digital amplifier.
There you go.
And it
There it
has
is.
128 gigs of built-in memory.
There you
plus
go.
you get an SD card slot. So
There you go.
So, Noob, you said it has an Ass Master on it? That's what I thought I heard.
Oh my god.
All right,
Yo, when I see you in person, Alex, I'm gonna hit you with the backstabber, yo. Dang.
Unbelievable. But going into intermission, any final comments before we go into the next topic,
You
guys?
said you about to go internet fishing.
You guys are trying too damn hard with that.
Yeah, I got a comment. I got a comment. Alex, sell your Vita. It's over.
Okay.
Say bye bye Vita.
No, but you see, You know what? On a later topic, I'm gonna bring up something about buying digital games. Like I bought a lot of stuff for the Vita, and then once I get rid of that, that's it. I can't trade it. I can't do nothing. It's lost to
No, no, no. Just $20 a month and get your PS Now. Play it up there.
Oh, you know what? That's a whole nother story. We're gonna hit that probably in another podcast. But with that, we're transitioning. Those of you who are going to stay with us live, stick around. For the YouTubers, if you're done, we'll see you on the next one. And moving on. Next topic.